Hi, what up? Welcome back to the channel. Got a massive countdown today. Today we're taking a look at the top 10 roads of the world. This one's a good one. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, coming at number 10, we've got the Pacific Coast Highway in California, United States. Runs from San Francisco down to San Diego. Looks sick, so beautiful. So many cool scenery scenes in there, in heaps of music videos. My favorite one is in the Laney video. I'll put that clip up now. But yeah, it just looks epic. So cool. Would love to drive on it. All right, coming at number 9, we've got the book On the Road by Jack Kerouac. Written in 1957. It's about Kerouac. He's named Sal Paradise in the actual book. It's just about the fellas hitting the road, going on a road trip, drugs, alcohol, jazz, all the fun stuff. But yeah, it's epic. Get around it. All right, coming at number 8, we've got this old road in Giza that they discovered in the 90s. It's the world's oldest paved road, 8 miles long, 4,600 years old. Was used to transport basalt from a quarry to the Nile. It was a huge discovery because not only was it was the road earlier than they thought possible. It wasn't even believed that the Egyptians used roads, and at the quarry they saw saws that they were using to cut the stone, which they weren't believed to have done that prior. We don't actually see any more examples more recently, so it's sort of a bit weird why they stopped using saws and using roads. But yeah, super fascinating and yeah, pretty cool. All right, coming at number 7, we've got The Road to Nowhere by Talking Heads. Sick song, written by David Byrne in 1985. The man's an absolute genius. He says in it, I wanted to write a song that presented a resigned, even joyful look at doom. It's pretty cool. If you listen to the song, it's epic. Yeah, get stuck into it. All right, coming at number 6, we've got the quote from Back to the Future where he says, "Where we're going, we don't need roads." Here's the clip.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, coming at number 5, we've got the East Australian Current. Road for water, I guess we can call it. It's 100 kilometers wide, 500 meters deep, and it flows 3,000 kilometers from Great Barrier Reef down to Tasmania. Brings sort of warm tropical waters to those cold southern seas. Moves 30 million cubic meters of water every second, which is huge. Influences the climate and biology of all the surrounding areas. Yeah, these ocean currents are so important to the Earth and the world's ecosystem. Most of the heat that hits the planet hits around the equatorial regions. So ocean currents like the East Australian Current play huge roles in distributing this heat around the world. Without these ocean currents, the uneven heating of the planet would make many places inhospitable to live. Many of the temperate zones, so a lot of USA, a lot of like Tasmania in Australia, would freeze over, and the tropics would be like an oven. So these ocean currents act as like the Earth's AC system. As our planet has warmed though from sort of climate change, the extra warmth in the atmosphere has been changing many of these currents. The EAC has been carrying a lot more warm water south, and it's been having an impact all along the east coast. We're seeing rapid submarine climate change, as well as changing local weather patterns wherever it flows. So these currents are massive. They power the ecosystems we live in, and the air that we breathe, and the water we catch in our dams. So yeah, super important for the world. All right, coming at number 4, we've got Abbey Road, 1.4 kilometre long road in London. Abbey Road Studios located on the road. That's why it's so famous. The Beatles album cover is what we see, is that super iconic shot of the fellas crossing the road at the crossing. Yeah, huge tourist attraction. All right, coming at number 3, we've got Bourbon Street, 13 block street in the French Quarter in New Orleans. The French claimed Louisiana in the 1690s. New Orleans was given to the Spanish in 1793. There was a massive fire in 1788, which destroyed 90% of the city. So now you see it's a lot of Spanish-influenced buildings, and that's why it looks like a more Spanish-influenced area. In 1803, it became owned by the United States through the Louisiana Purchase, which was when the United States purchased pretty much all of Louisiana back Bourbon Street comes alive at night time. All the bars, the strip clubs, most famously has the Mardi Gras festival there, which sees hundreds of thousands of people on the street, which is pretty epic. All right, coming at number 2, we've got the Fender Rhodes electric piano, sort of suitcase piano, made in the 60s and 70s. Super famous, so many cool sounds on it. Beatles used it. Niels Frahm uses it heaps. Yeah, have a look at that. Super sick. All right, coming in number 1, we've got Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. Don't even DM me. This is one of the sickest tracks out there. Final course on the special. Kart sorts out the boys from the men. Epic road. I want to drive on it one day. All right, that's it for top 10 roads in the world. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, have a great day. See you later.